When you're trying to add these decimals, for example, what you want to do is you want to align the numbers so that the decimals are under each other. So you have 15.167, and then you have 3.14, and then that decimal stays right where it is, and then you just add like you would. So 6 plus 4 is 7. Now this is a 0 there. I'm just going to add the 0 so you don't get confused. So 7 plus 0 is 7. 6 plus 4 is 10. And then I have 1 left, and so I have 3, because that's carried over, and I have 18.307. The same thing happens when you subtract these decimals. So you have 15.167 minus 3.14. You can add a 0 here, and then 7 minus 0 is 7, 6 minus 4 is 2, 1 minus 1 is 0, and then you have 12.027. But when you multiply or divide, then you have to count the number of decimal places. So let's say that I have 1.1 times 2.2. I'm going to multiply that, and I'm going to have 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 1 is 2. And then I'm going to add, that's 2, 4, 2. And I have 2 decimal places, and the 2 decimal places are these 2 decimal places. So I'm going to count 1 and 2, and so my answer is 2.42. Now when I divide, if I have 4.36 divided by 2, the decimal stays with your number. Now if I had a decimal like 0.02, I can move my decimal, and then I move my decimal. So if this was 0.2, I can move it here, so that's divided by 2, and then that's multiplied here. And so 430, so that becomes 46.6 divided by 2, and that's 2.1, because that's 4, and that's 3.6, and then that's 1 times 2 is 2, and that's 16 divided by 2 is 8. So the answer would be 21.8, because if you multiply 21.8 times 0.2, you get 16. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. And you have 2 decimal places like I talked about earlier. And then you get 4.36 like you had originally. So that's how the division works, the multiplication, the addition, and the subtraction of the decimals.